church anymore to deliver a sermon, and definitely it's going to be a word of encouragement. Shanky, I didn't that. One 2023, a trying to cheaper. 2023, Uncle, about Uncle Yamanokra, Pejansa. Uncle, wow. So we are 14 days to end 2023. Now, when we are entering into a new year, people start looking for new opportunities. You will see a fufu moi. Now, obia pay a quenya for four. Near maybe obey a beman about tumpong. Now, families also sit down and do New Year resolution. I feel you be seeing what are our plans? What do you want to achieve? I feel it's there most of the time we draw New Year resolutions, but the truth of the matter is most at times after 2 months. Now I go back. Someone will say 2023 or the next year. Maybe I'll come to church early. First month. So when we are beginning the new year, people draw New Year resolutions. I feel also know people also get intimidated. So say as a 2023 uncle Yamano, and this year uncle Yamano, and next year cried the ABA chain. And the so-called prophet also comes in. They come in. And they also come in with prophecies to the 31st night. We know, say, we are saying Safono. The so-called prophet, no, they are coming up with prophecies about 2024. I remember, I think last year or last 2 years, IGP, everyone say, no cause of alarm, no intimidation, no fear and panic. If you are a prophet and you want to prophesy for 2023, if you do that, you'll be arrested. I don't remember. Definitely they will do for this year. And you see, sometimes they bring to me, say if it's 2024, things are going to be very difficult. I remember 2019, COVID-19 time, and social media, when we were about to enter 2020, people were saying, hey, 2019 pony, not 2020. So people get intimidated. And I believe even some Christians say are intimidated. You slow kakra, I feel able prepare my home ministry, and the prophets will also come in 2024. Economy will crash it. And if you don't take care, you will get intimidated. But there is a truth I want us to talk about today. Today I want us to talk about a very nice topic. The best is next. Tell your brother, catch your new attention and say, the best is next. The best is next. Papa no and the duo. Papa no and the duo. You see, of course, when we are entering into a new year, things will change. Definitely, cost of living will increase. Dollar rate will increase. And literally, that's how it's going to be. Okay? But in God's plan, God always keeps the best of our life for the next of our life. When God doesn't allow us to enjoy all the best of our blessings yesterday and today. He always keeps the best for next. So I'm telling you, say, 2024 and the years ahead are going to be the best of our years. So this morning, I want us to understand that God has a plan. Now, God never allowed them to enjoy all their blessings at a particular time. He always keeps the best for next. Now, you see, let's come to think of it. If God gives us all the best of the blessings this year, what will be the hope or the joy for the hope for next year? Say, when I open my end, you need J, Bibi, I power Babumina, a few more, and I am feeling a tremunua. And then need your crown, your wire, enter into 2024. So don't let anyone intimidate you. Don't let your doubts and the negativities enclose your mind. Emma won't so say, I feel I'm telling you this morning that the best is next. Next year is going to be the best year. And the years ahead are going to be the best years. And that is how God's plan is. Sa and on the plan it's here. In the book of John, chapter number 1. Sorry, chapter 2. Jesus Christ was invited for a wedding and his disciples. Yet to suffer Jesus, now when Jesus went for the wedding, now wedding no ekoso drinks na omu chair no ensa na no ne na omu chair no it ran out ensa no esan ano ne sign they shared the wine and there was a run out asa yemunya bi enche. Then Mary came to Jesus and he told him omunsa na sound and Jesus Christ said ora e na me no woye. So Mary went and told the people, say whatever he asks you to do, do. Okay, so say the Yesu beka se munye bia munye. There were 6 pots of empty pots in Israel. So pot no muya it take about 6 gallons. 6 gallons and a pot ba could be. Jesus asked them to fill the pot with water because Mary had already told them. Mary already catch almost say the Yesu beka se munye bia munye ntino. Yesu catch say mon fa nsuo ngu pot ni mu. Gawa ni mu ensi wo. They did exactly what Jesus Christ told them. Then he told them say mon hwe ensa ne bi ana mon hwe nsuo ne bi. Na mon fa koma program organizer no. So they pour some and they deliver to the program organizer. Na abante no no ye no. Ohun say eye ensa ana eye drinker, it is more sweeter and more greater than the one they've already shared. Ohun say sa ensa na one no. I say we papa saying there was the omudi kan e chair na e short ye no. Now there's an interesting thing when you continue the passage. The guy didn't know where the drink came from. No, ni baby a free buy was not onim e kwan a omufa asunya ye, but the odi ensa na bread no ne de na onim. That's what the Bible says. Then when the man tasted the drink, he went to the wedding groom. Or ifukunu one was Master, are the free is memu are you not in this tribe? Where mambre muno in the customs of the Jews, when you are organizing a wedding or a program and you are sharing different drinks, a program na anonia na a different and all you say you share the best one first. The air no. And I papa no what tell no answer. Now obia no bia wie na obia okay no. Then you share the other one. So for example, if let's say you've organized a party or a program and you want to share malt and sobolo, what you do is you share the malt first. When everyone is fully drunk, then you share the sobolo and our sobolo the same malt. Okay, so that's how it is. Now let's take our Bible to John chapter number 2, verse number 9. When the master of the feast had tasted the water that has made wine, he did not know where it came from, but the servant who had drawn the water knew. The master of the feast called the bridegroom, verse 10, and he said to him, every man at the beginning set out the good wine, and when the guests have well drunk, then the inferior. It was say in our programs, no, they say a program. Now you better different drinks are the air, then the air quality. No, we share that one first. You tell no answer. Now the answer na you acquire the end national abwas here. Now let's listen. But you have kept the best wine until now. In other words, you have kept the best for next. You have kept the best for next. Jesus knew that the wine will run out. True or false? Now yes, you say and son of Eberson. He knows everything. Now and kwakwa na kantempa. Because I'm first answer in Sinchen. Now me the best wine ever. So let's share this one. But he didn't do that. He waited for them to consume the other one. Now let me tell you the truth. Now it was not a bad wine. Now when we pick up to this year, the life God has given to us this year, it is not a bad life. But when the year is coming to an end, it doesn't mean the life is coming to an end, or it doesn't mean but it means that God is preparing us to the best of our life. So the man literally said that you have kept the best for next. What did the add then? I see about to say. Now, I think how was say in God's plan for mankind, the best part of our life is always the next days of our life. Now, take your mind back. We're 2000s, or less in 2005. The last time I said, a picture we try in 2005 or 2002. Go and take that picture. Now, if I compare, you will see that God always keeps the best for next. Ishake wa didn't da. Onyankopon e de papa no eto ho e ma yen e wo yanim. Don't let anyone intimidate you. 2024, abrabon mu be papa. Things are going to change. Now I remember when I was in K University. Now you see, most of the time when you go to a university, I can say about 60 to 70% of students who go to school no, they are not knowing the next of their life. True of us. You don't know the next of their life. So I was doing mathematics. Now people will ask you, so maths now you know who we are, what's next? And I remember in my hometown, one church brother, Papa Penny be fair me. Not me doing come on or say, university, what program do you do? I said mathematics. Not say, oh, if I care university. And he says, no do one pet be papa bia and say mass. Mass I no. And now quiet. Now after mass I care university, what would then away? And do you know what the man told me? He said he wants to advise me. If I really want to get work to do after school, immediately after I graduated from K University, I should go to Winneba and do mathematics education so that after school GES will employ me. The man literally put me in a box. Or the minister that came say ababono say me real school na ma hwe me nya adwuma nye. I'm telling you, if it was today, I would have told him that the best is next. And truly the best was next. I didn't know where I would be after school, but in God's plan the best was next. And I want us to understand that's how God does these things. God wants us to live a life such that we are grateful for the better things, the best things yesterday, the better things today, and be hopeful for the best tomorrow. Nyango ba say abra bo ne say ye ni je niema pa oyema yenra ene niema a chene sa a oye ne ne na de chene so ena chene a obeye. He give us the best the good things yesterday, the better today, and the best tomorrow. That is how God has been doing things for us. I'm telling you, the students, don't let anybody intimidate you. Have your plan and make sure God is there. Now, after school, the best is next. That is my conviction. And it is working for me. And I'm telling you, Mama, for any hour for 2024, yeah, but two school fees, but I'm telling you, the best is next. 2024, Banchebo Ebeyadin, but yes, still the best is next. 2024, lorry fare will increase, but yes, still in God's plan, the best is next. 2024, whether the economy will crash or it will not crash, the prophets should come around with whatever they will say, but the maker say the best is next. Catching your said the best is next. Next year is going to be the best year. I feel like a chance. Now the passage we read in the book of John chapter 1 verse 43 to 50. Jesus Christ saw Philip. Philip saw Nathaniel. Philip Nathaniel catch and say, "Me who Yesu Nazarene Moses and American who was him. I have seen the one whom Moses and the law spoke about, Jesus of Nazareth. Now someone Nathaniel catch and say, so be perfect Nazareth da. Will something good come from Nazareth?" Then Philip said, "Come and see." Now Philip and Nathaniel and Philip Yesu channel. Then Jesus Christ told Nathaniel say, Israel. Then Nathaniel was shocked. Say, then Jesus Christ was say, I saw you, but he knew say yes we are literally, but it's not on him no. Then let's read what happened. Verse 50. Jesus answered and said to him, "Because I said to you, I saw you under the fig tree, do you believe? You will see greater things than this." The next is going to be the best things. The best is next. Abrabona that's how God does it. Remember 2023, near market be a teacher. Remember, confuse you. God gave you good life last year and the past years. This year, He has given us better days and better life. Yes, be grateful, but I'm telling you, be hopeful for next year and the coming years that they are going to be the best of our years. God wants us to live our life in such a way that we are grateful for the good things He did for us the past years, and grateful for the better things He's doing for us this years, and we are hopeful for the next big things for the coming years. The best of our lives are coming. That's why God called us into His kingdom. The best is next. 2024 is going to be the best year in the years ahead. Now, always God, He do great things today and greater things He will do. It's a new to say, great things He has done, greater things He will do. Unto the Lord be the glory. Great things He has done. Now, when we acknowledge God, say what great things are, it means we are hopeful that He will do the greater things tomorrow. In the book of Psalm 126, verse number 3, or say, the Lord has done great things for us, and we are glad. My brother, my sister, 2023, no more debt. Oh, no more debt. Don't say it was good for you, and be glad for it. In the book of Joel, chapter 2, say, fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord has done great things. Now you see, if Joel did not know, say, God is going to do greater things, he wouldn't even tell them, say, they shouldn't fear, because the Lord has done great things. Mr. Motimasia, Nanka Joel Nim say, Onya be niema echenesa echina. One can tell me say, Mamo Hamo, don't worry, because He has already done great things. And for the fact that He has done great things, it's an indication that He is going to do greater things tomorrow. My brother, my sister, the best is next. Papa no and away anymore. That's how God makes the life. If we are speaking about Kebia, and at 2023 you try it you, and I have you, and I say you, you experience good life. Good life. She won't be fair fire it here. Now you see 2023, now and yeah. Now yeah. Let us be very grateful for that. And the most important thing I want us to do is say, we are about 14 days to enter 2024. Don't be intimidated. Remember, be now. Have a full conviction that the best is next. Nya jidi achinye ni mu say papa no ene dia ni mu eba. Memma dollar na be increase no how. Memma enchine bu ebe den en how. Don't let the cost of living, the cost of lorry fare, any sanema no en how. Some years ago, na kesika 1 cedi. Now 10 pesos ni dey can. Now it is 2 cedis, 5 cedis. We are doing what? Paying. That is how God does His things. The best is always next. God is greater than the years ahead of us. The best is next. In the book of Isaiah, chapter number 43, verse number 16, God told Israelites something. Now Israel, for sometimes they sometimes doubt, and God wanted them to teach them something. In Isaiah chapter 43, verse number 16 to 18. Thus says the Lord, who makes the way in the sea and the path through the mighty waters. Abra odi for na beka asem no odi ka kan na Nyankopon ya che Israel for e twa madwen say na Nyankopon obo kwan to apumu no na obie kwan to ese so no eka. Now he is drawing their mind back to the great things God has done. Who bring forth the chariot and horse, the army and the power. They shall lie down together and they shall not rise. They are extinguished. They are quenched like wicked. Like quick, sorry. It was just a atamfo a ono ma atamfo ba mo so esoto ore. Then in verse number 18, do not remember the former things, not consider the things of old. Behold, I will do new things. Or else I never really am a catch him on. Me na me buy a puma mo fair mo forget it. Those things were great things. But I'm telling you that the next years ahead of us, I'm going to do greater things. They are new. New in such a way that will be that because it is greater than the ones I did for you. Or now pie a puma usually for fair moon catch on say, Sadia me and market say, but Mamon Kaisa Nemano. Because when you keep dwelling on the glimpses of the successes you have last year, you put your mind in the box. Say, Uma, I feel this year I will say, oh, in Shanako in the area. You are just putting yourself in the box because the best is next. Papa no and away anymore ever. So do not remember the former things or the things of old. Behold, I will do new things. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Exactly what it is there. And rivers in the desert. So one desert there. One with desert safari, Dubai desert anyway now. Now because Obama river, Abba desert so you need a faith of higher degree to believe. We are Judea a sopa na waja semdedi. And God do great things yesterday. He's doing greater things today, but tomorrow is going to be the greatest things. He's going to do the greatest things. I want you to have this conviction. I fear about Simono. Fashion will say, and your faith is going to help you to achieve this. There are new opportunities and new doors He will open for us next year. When we draw in the former things, we put ourselves in the box. Say, we have to open our mind for something new. You are not part. Because God has prepared the best for next for His children. We are going to see Papa no atuamaye. Yani Paul be adwene. Paul can in the book of Philippians chapter 3 verse number 13. I say, brethren, I do not count myself to have been apprehended, but one thing I do, forgetting those things that which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead of me. Or say anuanom, ese me na manabro so. Ne mo de ade akwa na version we ase. Me mam refi de atwam. Na me prepare the woman. That's how God wants us to live our life. We should always be hopeful for the good things He did for us yesterday and the better things He's doing for us today. So grateful for the good things He did for us yesterday and the better things He's doing for us today, and be hopeful for the best things ahead of us. Yesterday He did great things. Today He is doing greater things, and tomorrow He will do the greatest. In the book of John chapter 11, Lazarus case. Abra Lazarus yare. Na yakache Jesus say, your friend Lazarus is sick. He says new Lazarus was sick. And uja hokoye. Now Ohana Mary makache and say ura. Say katama friend say Lazarus yare. And when you called the Lazarus was sick and you had come, he wouldn't have died. So Mary believed that Jesus Christ has the power to heal Lazarus when he was sick. Olim say Jesus Christ otimi na ma kase abra na Lazarus yare. But in her statement you could see say she feels that it is too late. Baby I do know. So Mary acknowledged the great things and the greater things Jesus Christ has done, but she didn't know the greatest He will do. Now, interesting thing, the book of John chapter 11, verse number 37 now. The Jews who were present there, verse 37, could not he who opened the eyes of the blind also prevented this man from dying? Now, when him say, we've seen that He's opened the eyes of the blind. Now, in other words, the best time Jesus Christ could have done something about the case was when Lazarus was sick. Because that one they believe some could. But for now, they feel it's too late. Jesus Christ was keeping the best for next. He was keeping the best for next. The first miracle Jesus Christ did was that He kept the best for next. The book of John. Miracle or turning nsuo no to wine no na wo de kyerɛ yɛn sɛ onyankopɔn abrabɔ mu no wo de deɛ so no ɛto yɛn nim nhyira yɛnya no 1994 1995 and then no 1960s new urban no you can never compare the back years blessings to the forward years blessing what mean for inshana na ewo echi no and compare the one mu no da God has never done that before onye bi da no onye bi so da he always keeps the best for next na abrebia no the best to argue say the need as you be ya maye no oya man bro so he exceeds expectation. He exceeds expectation. We have one year, a man bros. Now, no, quabite Jericho gate. Now, no, all says is cow any funny. And Peter more a drew honum. When Peter and John a drew a beer gate no. Just as every ordinary day, or Kotawa or says is cow. So the guy was expecting some coins, just as every other day he does. So when Peter and John were coming, he was expecting them to give them some coin. He was begging. Then Peter stood up and said to him, Sikane jute de yeni. Na de one year de man, what we have is that which we give to you. Eradi yes Christo di muti day. Sorry nante. The Bible says temper abanten sorry nante. The guy was expecting some coins, but God exceeded his expectation. Exactly what did in that. 2024, God is going to exceed our expectations. But you need something. Faith. Me the son of believe. Opa far pa but so be far, God will do it for you. Ore bi ko Yesu nchen. Na ne ba yare. A certain man went to Jesus. He was a centurion. And ko Yesu nchen na ne ba yare. And also, me bayare, Mami, please heal my daughter. Jesus say, ko na obano no huatono. Now, do you know what the Bible said? He said the man took Christ, Jesus, and his words, and he went back. Obi and bayare ono nim sa kwani wu oba won chen no. The only thing you told him say, go, your daughter is fine. In ordinary sense, you argue with him. Okay, we will try our very best to explain, and someone will say you explain tire. But the man, instead of him to talk about it, he just kept quiet and he turned back. Now, John, Peter, and they were fishing. Now, Peter was a professional fisherman. Before Jesus Christ called him, he was a fisherman. So he was an experienced and professional fisherman. But why he was not getting fish. Then they saw Jesus. And he told them, say, man, do you have fish? Man, do you have fish? Someone said, no, you was to cast the nest into the deep. Then Peter said, oh, yeah, you want the moon na. So what can they are? But if you have said so, yeah. Then when they put the net over there, the net was breaking. Na net no etete. And a radia catch man pay say the best is next. Do you understand? You need faith to unlock this success. Ujidia ebeye hwa and that's how God wants us to do. Me and my Christopher, Mama ubia hunam. Don't let anybody intimidate you. But I want you to have faith beyond measure that the best of the years of our life is going to be the next years of our life. We all now Messiah, High Church of Christ, Christ Asafo. Asafo, I didn't want to see what Jimmy Penny now. The Nukutoni Asafo, I did that to say, we can quite jam and a crowd. Now, some I can't be near the church near my